Greetings, fellow captains, and welcome back to another episode of World of Warships with the Hive Hound. And this is coming up before the live stream, obviously, which we'll probably discuss this as well. Ignore the gameplay in the background because we are purely here to talk about the Legends Are Coming. And it is the 11th of May, and as promised, Wargaming have announced a little bit more. So we already know the Yamato's coming back. They confirmed the Alaska last week. Now, with the countdown timer switching to 2, which I'm hoping 2 weeks, maybe not to the 3 ships that I originally thought. They have confirmed that, yes, the Grober Kurfürst is officially coming to World of Warships Legends. Now, there's some good news and there's some potentially bad news. The legendary ships will be researched in a special facility that will take you at least a month and a half to research. Legendary ships research is not time limited, so you can be as quick or as methodical as you like. The basic requirement is to basically log into the game every single day. Now, they done this on PC with the Puerto Rico, which, to be honest with you, has got me a little bit worried, because basically the Puerto Rico you had to buy, it was extremely expensive, and well, the ships were crap. The Puerto Rico was more expensive to build in the dockyard whilst grinding out tasks, as well as paying to speed up the progress of building of the ships. Obviously, ignore the gameplay in the background because this is just about me chatting about, well, the legendary ships that are coming. So the Puerto Rico was basically, it was rough. It was a really bad launch of this idea. It was incredibly expensive, incredibly grindy, and I just hope that they get this right on the PlayStation and Xbox and don't go down the same route of charging a ridiculous amount of money for these legendary ships on PC. Although it does say you're not time limited, so maybe where it says a month and a half, maybe these ships are going to take us 2-3 months to get without spending money. I really hope that they do that and these ships aren't locked behind some ridiculous paywall like they did with the Dockyard release on the PC. But for those of you who aren't particularly familiar with the Grober Kurfürst, it's one of the largest last stages of battleships designed by the German Navy. It was fitted with triple main turrets, and it was designed at the outbreak of World War II. The project was developed and based on combat experience featuring powerful torpedo protection and enhanced horizontal armour and more advanced AA guns. So on the PC, it comes with 2 options because it's upgradable on PC. I'm assuming we're not going to get that. The base guns are 406mm, 420mm for the upgraded guns, which is, well, pretty colossal. It has 105,000 hit points, so it's got a bit more to work with than the Yamato. That's obviously if they don't change anything, and a maximum speed of 30 knots. It's also pretty well known for the fact that it has the most ridiculous secondary guns in the PC version of the game. So this is basically, it's a giant Bismarck. It's a Bismarck that's taken some serious steroids and some additional growth hormone as well to boot. It has, but that's the thing, the upgrades are obviously quite different. We don't have the same selection as PCs, but secondary armament sort of has 20 128mm cannons that can base fire range of 7.7 kilometers, 1500 hit points worth of damage, and they fire predominantly HE shells. Then you've got the second lot, which is 8 150mm guns, same 7.7 base firing range, but they fire HE as well, but they do 1700 damage per shot with an 8% chance of catching fire. So a very interesting ship to add to the lineup. So we have the Yamato, which we know all about. We've seen it before. She's been around for a little while now through the tests. The gross Kurfürst, which is another big, heavy-hitting, absolute mammoth of a battleship. And, well, the Alaska, which is probably the best radar cruiser currently on the PC version. Again, though, the gross Kurfürst, Tier 10, Yamato, Tier 10, Alaska, that's a Tier 9 ship. So is there going to be a bit of bias towards the battleships in this legendary tier? I really hope not, and I really hope to see them introduce a couple more cruisers and some destroyers as well. We really need to spread that, share that love, so everyone gets something to work through towards. Because yeah, if you're a battleship player, well, great, Yamato or Grosse Kurfürst, you there's one of those you're definitely going to want to grind. If you're a cruiser player, the Alaska is going to be your first focus, most definitely. But if you're a destroyer player, what are you going to do? Sit around and scratch your bollocks? Hopefully that is not the case. I'm assuming they haven't confirmed that they're going to give us any more details next week. But with the 3, then the 2, I'm assuming next week is going to be the 1 countdown. So we're either going to see them in our port, and we're going to get this dockyard option to start building them, or we're going to get some more information as of next Monday. So obviously, as I find out, as they release it, I'll make a videos, I'll discuss it, give my opinions on what they've put out. And like I said, let's just really hope that this isn't behind the same sort of Puerto Rico paywall, because, well, that's really going to suck, and I sincerely hope they don't do it. Obviously, I'll always be around in the chat. Even a week later, I'll still check out comments. So drop a comment below if you've got any opinions, if you've got any questions, and let's get a bit of a discussion going. I'll hope to see most of you all in the live stream later, where obviously we'll be talking about this again as well live. And, well, until next time, take care.